Next one's here, converting a percent to a fraction. Sometimes it's easier to use a fraction. If you're using your calculator, it's probably not ever easier to use a fraction, but in some cases. Percent again means out of 100. So first thing they're going to do if I have a percentage, 80%, is just write it as a fraction as 80 out of 100, 80 over 100. Of course, we always want to have our fractions in simplest form, so we want to reduce it down. In this case, since they each have a 0, I could cancel out one of my zeros, which is really just dividing it by 10, right? So that gives me 8/10. And then, of course, I can reduce 8/10 down because both of those are divisible by 2. And so I get 4/5. If you happen to be using your calculator and you wanted to double check and make sure you did it right, just for those who aren't really used to using the fraction button, on the calculator, if you hit 80 fraction 100 and hit equals, the calculator will simplify it for you. So if you put in 80 fraction 100, it should give you 4/5. 75% is a fraction then. Again, we would start off with 75 out of 100, since percent means out of 100, and simplify that fraction. If we simplify that fraction, we can divide both the top and the bottom by 25 would be the quickest way. 75 divided by 25 is 3. 100 divided by 25 is 4. So 3/4 is the same thing as 75%. Go ahead and do number 21. So 84% as a fraction in simplest form, what did we end up with? 21/25. That's what I got. We would have started with 84 over 100, and I divided by 2 and divided by 2 again. Could have started with 4, but I didn't think of that.